What's going on YouTube? This is Justin aka Eliminator and welcome back to the channel. For this episode we're going to be featuring another restricted Pokemon that we have yet to feature. This time we're going to be featuring Dialga. And actually, by the way, I know a lot of people have the debate, is it Dialga or Dialga? I don't know. I'm going to call it Dialga, so in the comment section below if I'm saying it wrong, let me know. But anyways, this was a team built by Ren, who actually goes by 2 Dracozols in a trench coat on Twitter, which I think is amazing. I think the just idea of having 2 Dracozols in the single trench coat, I mean, it's pretty funny to me. But anyways, yeah, as I'm rambling, this team ended up getting, I think it was top 15 or top 16 in the women's tournament that happened a couple of weeks ago. And, as I was looking through a lot of the team builds that top cut and placed very high on that team, this one definitely stood out. You have a lot of combinations here that I think are really cool. First and foremost, you have the Dialga, which has telepathy. Basically, you can pair it next to Zapdos, hit the discharge, and Dialga won't get hurt. You can also pair it next to the Landorus hitting Earthquake, and Dialga won't get hurt. Last but not least, you can hit Hatterene with the Misty Explosion, and that won't get hurt. So you have a lot of cool little things. You also have the Liepard there to really help out with the, with the support and also helping to get Trick Room up. As you know, Liepard has the Fake Out, so Fake Out is something that you can definitely use. But the cool thing about this Liepard is it is Prankster. And it does have Copycat. So in a situation, usually what you can do is you can max either your Hatterene or your Dialga. Now, I know it will end up taking a turn of Dynamax, but you max that out, get the Trick Room up, and then boom, you kind of go from there. Basically how it works is Trick Room as a status move turns into Max Guard. When you Max Guard, usually it goes by speed tiers for Protect and Max Guard and things of that nature. So Max Guard will usually go last because Hatterene or Dialga will be the last 2 Pokemon, as the slowest. So they'll hit the Max Guard. Liepard Copycat's the last move that, was played. And because it can't copy Max Guard, what it'll do is it'll copy Trick Room. So that's kind of the idea. It is a free Trick Room that gets set up. On the other hand, it does end up, wasting a turn of Dynamax, but it is definitely a fun combo that you can use. But anyways, in the couple practice rounds that I use in this with this team has a lot of offensive firepower. You have the Dialga that can really just hit like a truck. The Roar of Time, but also when it turns into the Max Wormwood, can one-shot a lot of things, especially with the Adamant Orb. Hatterene, I haven't really had a chance to use it on this team particularly, but I know I love Hatterene. This version doesn't have Dazzling Gleam and Mystic Explosion instead, which is cool, but again, it is a fun Pokemon to use and definitely, hits hard, especially with that Pixie Plate. Zapdos here, we all know what Zapdos does. Give it the Life Orb and it's going to hit even harder. Landorus is fun as well, and then you have Celesteela that can get an instant +1 with that Meteor Beam and just start rolling out from there. So I've been rambling a lot for this little intro, but yeah, this team was built by Ren. Shout out to Ren. This is a very, very cool team and something that, again, made the top cut in the women's tournament that happened a couple of weeks ago. So shout out to Ren. I will be posting Ren's Twitter in the description below, but without further ado, let's try this team out on the ranked doubles ladder. Okay, we got ourselves a Zamazenta team, and this is most likely going to be coaching, I think, right? Because you have a what is that thing called? A Zapdos. A Galarian Zapdos, along with a lot of physical attackers. The unfortunate thing is they also have an Amoonguss, so it's kind of scary for my Hatterene to try to set up Trick Room, if I'm going to be honest. How do I deal with the Zamazenta? The thing is, I do kind of have to set up Trick Room, because even though they also have Trick Room, my Trick Room beats their Trick Room, if that makes any sense. And I could definitely, I think I can do that combo. I don't see anything stopping me, right? And if they bring the Porygon out, I guess I could try to check them on that. But I also think I need the Landorus, even though I see a Zapdos. because Landorus deals with a lot of those things well. Except, obviously, the Glastrier. And then last but not least, what do I want? Do I want the Celesteela? I think maybe the Celesteela. I don't know if I got that in on time. Yikes. Well, hopefully I did, but if I don't, we'll play with what we got. Emerson coming out, number 528, with some cool-ass eyelashes and a sick hat. So, shout out to Emerson. Yeah, that's a big hat. That is a big hat. Pyro butt. That's pretty cool. But we do see the Dialga and Lightbird, so let's see what we ended up getting. I don't think we have anything to lose by setting up Trick Room here. I'm sorry, hold on one second. Pokemon here, I have the Hatterene and the Zapdos in the back. So yeah, that did not do what I wanted, but the great thing here is I can do my thing. I can copycat Trick Room. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Maybe they brought the Porygon out. I hope they did not, but let's see what ends up happening here. I'm a little bit scared of that Zamazenta. Zamazenta is pretty good. Definitely as a support Pokemon, and definitely, you know, kind of to set up the shields. So, anyways, here I come. I'm going to get big. I don't think they're going to get big. I do not think they're going to get big, because if they did, they would have gone first. So, alright, anyways, here we go. Here comes the Dialga. And we see the Max Guard, and do we see the Trick Room right away? We do see the Trick Room right away. Okay, so now it's time to see what they did. Now it's time to see what they did. Libero comes out into Steel, and it's going to hit the Lightbird. Okay, I'm cool with that. It brings us down to Sash. But the good thing is that now he, one, did not commit to Dynamax, and two, here comes the Howl. Okay, so I think I want to get rid of the Zamazenta. And I can sacrifice the Lightbird, I think. And I'm going to Fake Tears, because I want that Zamazenta gone. Pyro Butt might Dynamax here. Withdraws Pyro Butt. Wow. Okay. Porygon 2, and we probably see the Protect then. That's a little bit disappointing. But, oh no, we don't see the Protect. Okay, so that should be gone then. That should be gone, bearing anything crazy. But anyways, here comes my big ol' Quake. And Zamazenta is gone. Okay. So we're in a pretty comfortable position now. I mean, obviously we're down to Sash, but I don't think that really matters in the long run. Because now I just want to start dropping Porygon Special Defense. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Dropping its Special Defense. And the Glastrier comes out. Okay. I think I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna Wurmwind into that, and I'm gonna Fake Tears into the Porygon. Yeah, I'm gonna Fake Tears into the Porygon, because once I die, I get my Hatterene in, and I can start dealing some pretty good damage with either Expanding Force or Mystical Fire. I can probably Mystical Fire on the Glastrier. So I think we're chilling here. Glastrier is gonna go first and is gonna pick up that knockout, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I think we're still in a very, very comfortable position here. So withdraws the Porygon. That's very interesting. And we do see the Pyro Butt. Okay. So, anyways, here's the max that we predicted. It is going to be the max Glastrier. And I guess that could be a problem then. I should have maybe dropped its special defense. But here we go. Here comes the fake tears. And the hailstorm is going to come out onto who? Onto the Dialga. Wow, you don't want that +1? I mean, I guess I'll take it. But I thought you would want that +1. And that's not doing a whole lot of damage anyway, so. Ooh. That does a lot of damage. It's a crit. Okay, so. So the hails do buff it, which is a little bit bad. But I think I'm okay with it. Hatterene is going to come out. And so this is where this gets a little bit fun. Because now I got to figure out what I'm doing. I do want to get rid of the Cinderace before my Trick Room ends. But at the same time, yeah, I'm going to go after Glastrier. No. That thing hasn't shown to me yet that it's Life Orbed. So I Pyro Butt that. And how many turns left do I have? 2 turns left to Trick Room. Okay. Yeah, so I Earth Power into the Pyro Butt. He's gonna switch, isn't he? And I Expanding Force into the Glastrier. Withdraws Pyro Butt. We knew it. We knew it. So, anyways, here comes the Porygon 2. Is that a problem? Alright, Expanding Force does not do a whole lot at all. And here comes the Steel Spike. Wow, Hatterene eats. So that's a little bit surprising. Maybe it's because yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because maybe it's because of the -1. -1 is probably a huge reason why, but I think that thing is probably weakness policy'd, right? Yeah, that thing has to be weakness policy. So I could predict the Quake. Maybe the Quake goes into the Dialga, but I think either way, it's a safe read, right? Ooh, it does not affect Zapdos, so that's a huge read right there. Alright, Porygon. Porygon gone. And we see the Trick Room. Okay. So it's reversing Trick Room right away, which is pretty interesting to me. Pretty interesting to me. Alright, this thing is going to get small. And that's an easy discharge, I think. Discharge Flash Cannon, because that should be able to take it out as long as it doesn't... as long as it doesn't max, so... Anyways, he did set the room to normal. Maybe he miscounted the Trick Room, but that definitely helps me out, right? Because the Glastrier is slower, and right now he's kind of pinned in terms of like, do I reset Trick Room? Or, you know, what's kind of the move here? But we could also see the Protect on the Glastrier and the, yeah, the Protect on the Glastrier. We're not, though. So the Discharge is going to come out. And boom. Can I take it out? We do see a Paralyze on the Porygon and might not be able to move. And we know that we're faster, so the Flash Cannon should take that thing out. And boom. And boom. Okay, Glastrier gone. So now we do have something else to worry about. It's paralyzed. It can't move, which is beautiful. So, yeah, I think this is good, right? Because if he targets the Dialga, then Zapdos gets the discharge off. So I think it's a Trick Room, and the battle is canceled. Yeah, I was gonna say it's an easy Trick Room discharge, but we do beat Emerson, and we do get kind of a showcase of Dialga, so pretty cool. Okay, we got ourselves a Groudon Lapras team with Charizard, Porygon 2, Grimmsnarl, and Glastrier. So, what is my immediate problem? I mean, they have their Trick Room mode, which their Trick Room mode is slower than my Trick Room mode, which is a little bit unfortunate. But, what else can we do? I mean, I really don't want to see that Charizard. So I think Dialga Liepard still looks pretty good here. In the back, we could go Landorus for the Charizard. No, because then I'm assuming... Yeah, no, I think I bring Zapdos. No, Stila? You could make a case for all of these, actually, because Zapdos hits... Charizard hard as well as Lapras, but it does not want to see the Glastrier or the Glastrier. It doesn't want to see the Groudon, and it doesn't want to see. I mean, it's gonna set up screens. So I think Dialga Liepard is the play with Zapdos and Stila in the back. Nope, Landorus in the back because I want Landorus just for the pure Intimidate, right? Even if I don't use it to kill anything, one Intimidate does a lot. And so we'll see. But Dante comes out. Another thing we could do too is we could do the discharge, the Disquake, I think is what they call it, where I have my Zapdos next to the Landorus, and I hit discharge and Earthquake, and they both don't affect each other very well. So Okay, so if I assume that he has the Groudon in the back, what else could he have in the back? I mean, he could have the Charizard as a late game sweeper. So I think this is actually a good chance to fake out and then just get rid of that thing, because I don't want to deal with it, you know? I don't want to deal with Grimmsnarl setting up screens. Maybe the Lapras tries to set up screens. I don't really know. But either way, I think this should be able to take it out, and I get a +1 on defense. So here we go. Liepard is going to clap his hands. And Olongar is going to... Okay, Olongar's out, which is good. And we know we're faster than the Lapras, which is also huge. So, I think that was a great turn one. Let's see what the Lapras does here. Lapras is going to Hydro Pump. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, right? Because I could still set up Trick Room if I need to. I think maybe he's waiting for the Charizard. Yeah, that's the Groudon. So then the Charizard is probably in the back. Okay. I could deal with that. So I don't want to Quake. I don't want to Quake. I do want a Wormwind, I think. So... Or do I want to set up the Trick Room? I think I set up the Trick Room here. Nope. Nah, I'm gonna go into the Groudon slot. Yeah, I'm going to go into the Groudon slot because let's see what he Dynamaxes. There's no way that he Dynamaxed the Lapras. Not after he set up Sun. Yeah, that's the Groudon. Okay, so this is going to be huge. I don't know if this is going to take me out. I mean, Groudon is pretty buff. So, I mean, Life Orb could do quite a bit. But we do see the fake tears come out. And that's going to be a lot. Let's see. Oh, he goes for the Knuckle. Interesting. Really interesting, actually. Okay. Well, we're going to set it back at neutral, right? So, Lightbird faints. And here comes the Wormwind. And that does a really, really hefty chunk, which I am very, very happy with. So, yeah, let's see what the Lapras does. And Lapras is going to freeze dry, which is not going to do a whole lot. So it's a crit, which, again, it's not a whole lot here. So I think okay, so he can... Okay, here's the thing. Even though I can't touch him, he can't really touch me. If he has Rock Slide, that would be kind of unfortunate. But, I think I Wormwind into the Lapras, actually. And I get the Landorus out here. Yeah, because then I bait a Rockfall. And, he could protect as well, so. The Flare comes out into the Dialga. That does nothing, which is great. And we're going to get it at another -1. So, doesn't quite take the Lapras out, which is a bit unfortunate. But, oh, he's going to freeze dry into me. Oh, I should have seen that one coming. That was my bad. That was my bad. Okay, well, here's the important part now, right? Is that Zapdos can now... What can Zapdos do now? Okay, I want to hit the Groudon. And, yeah, I think I'm going to just Heat Wave. Because Heat Wave, if anything, is neutral damage to the Groudon. At least it's neutral damage. And I think I hit first. So, I should be faster than both his Pokemon. He is at -1. So, no, he's at -2. I'm sorry. But the Heat Wave does come off first, and it connects on both. We don't get the double KO, but let's see. The Flare comes out into the Zapdos, huh? Yeah, Zapdos eats. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we get the Flash Cannon off, and that's bye-bye. And so I guess the question is, can Charizard pick this up? Can Charizard pick this up? Because if not, then, it might not even be the Charizard, to be honest with you. It is the Charizard, okay. So, I guess the other question is Sun over? How many turns left of Sun? Sun is good for another 2 turns, so I think I have to Roar of Time and discharge here. And hope that he cannot take me out, but... If he has a Heat Wave... Oh, and I see I go first, so... That's good. That's going to be huge. Ooh. The Paralyzed, that means I go first. Beautiful! Coming in clutch. So, Roar of Time connects. And bomb! Hits Charizard. So that discharge coming in very, very clutch. And we're going to take this game. So, good game to my opponent. And Dialga... really shines again against Dante. So, Going up against Steve-O with the Tornogre. So this should be fun. I mean, I guess this is what the Dialga wants, right? Dialga Liepard. I mean, he could fake out, right? So what's stopping the Dialga Liepard? Because if I can set Trick Room up, that's going to be huge, right? I mean, I definitely want to bring Zapdos in. Definitely want to bring Zapdos in. So I do bring the Liepard. It's whether or not I want to bring Hatterene first or Dialga is the question. And I'm thinking it's Dialga with Zapdos in the back for sure. And Hatterene? Hatterene? I think Hatterene. Let's try to get Hatterene some shine here, because it deals well with the Moltres. It has max flare, so I can reset the weather. I can also hit the Celesteela if Trick Room is up, granted. But yeah, I mean, I have options with the Hatterene. Let's see if I can actually do anything with the Hatterene. It might be a little bit difficult, not gonna lie, unless I max it. But I don't know. We'll see here. Hopefully they don't bring Fake Out. Hopefully they don't lead Fake Out, I guess, is what I should say. But Steve-O69, nice. He has the sleep pose. But, okay, let's see what Steve-O leads. The Indeedee-Moltres. Okay. Okay. So then that is a Snarl Quake. That's a Snarl Quake, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's a Snarl. Into a Quake. Yeah. We'll see if the Moltres maxes, but I don't know if he anticipates the Snarl, which is a cool thing to have. The unfortunate thing is, Follow Me. Does Follow Me go before Protect? Let me see, or is it the same priority? Priority moves Pokemon, and Follow Me comes after Protect. And, okay, so we're going to see me max first. I love that hat, by the way, but I do need to change my outfit. I do need to change my trainer card. So, we'll see if he plots. He could very well plot. So, we are going to see the Follow Me, which is good. Rather than the Protect, it's going to eat the damage. So, the Snarl comes off, and Indeedee does not like that Snarl at all. So, we're probably going to see the plot here. Yeah, nasty plot. Okay. I'm fine with that, because I'm at +1 special defense and +1... Sorry, he's at -1, so he's ultimately at +1. Sorry, I spaced out for a second. And then I'm at +1 special defense now, so I think I just Snarl again. I could have just faked out, right? But here comes the Max Wormwind. I know it's not going to do anything, but Helping Hand is going to come out, and that's cool. My Snarl's going to come out first, so you're at -1 now. And here comes the Roar of Time. So Fiery Wrath is not going to do a whole lot, which I'm completely fine with. So let's see what he has in the back. I think now I can set up Trick Room. And then we're in a pretty good spot, I think. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do with my last turn. I'm going to set up Trick Room. And we're going to see the Torn, which is great to see. That's what I, honestly love to see here. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to Max Guard and Copycat. I don't really see no harm in that. Yeah, I don't see harm in that at all. So, we're going to see the Max come out, and it's probably going to be the Moltres, if I'm guessing. So, yeah, we do see the Moltres Max. And I don't know why he did that, to be honest. But here comes the guard. And the Tailwind comes out. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty annoying, actually. Because that kind of changes the game for me. Because, yeah, that's going to take my Liepard out. Wow. That changes the game a lot for me. Okay, well, whatever. We got the Tailwind up. It is what it is. I think the Hatterene still comes out. And what is less likely to die here? I think I could Mystical Fire here. Maybe Trick Room with the Dialga. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. I try to set the Trick Room up. He might guard even with the Moltres. No, there's no reason why he should guard. There's no reason why he should guard in this position. He might guard in the next position though, if I'm able to get Trick Room up. So I mean, he's thinking on who he should target. Hurricane misses. Hatterene avoids. Beautiful. So the Airstream is going to come out on who though? On Hatterene. Okay. Yeah, I'm very, very cool with that because I don't think he got... I think he might have only gotten one Darkness off on me. So, the Mystical Fire is going to come off, and we are going to see the special defense... Or, sorry, the special attack drop. And then the Trick Room comes out. So, we are in a very, very excellent position here. And we're in a good position to actually switch... No, actually... Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Because I think he cleans up in the back. So here's what I do. I'm gonna steal into the Tornadus, and Tornadus uses Rain Dance. So that's the Kyogre in the back then. That's the Kyogre in the back. But we are going to see the Flash Cannon come off onto the Tornadus, and I don't want the free switch in for them. Actually, maybe I do. Hold on 1 second. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, so the Zapdos comes out here. And I think I reset the Trick Room now. Yeah. I think that's the play, because then I should, unless it's Scarf Ogre in the back, I should be able to beat it, but I don't really know here. So it's kind of risking it, right? Okay, well anyways, we'll see what happens here. So we're staring down two flying types, which Trick Room is up, even though my Tailwind and their Tailwind is up. What really matters in the end is the Ogre. And Moltres uses Protect. Okay, so that's not the greatest thing in the world. Yeah, that's not the greatest thing in the world. Okay, well, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna set Trick Room here. Now I'm dealing with some stuff. Oh, they didn't even bring out the... Wow. They didn't even bring the Ogre. Wow, okay. That's huge. So, I think... I have to discharge here. Yeah, I have to discharge here. And then I Flash Cannon into the Moltres. I mean, Steela could protect. Could Wide Guard too, which would be a little bit unfortunate. But the other problem is if it's Meteor Beam. Oh my gosh, it is Wide Guard. Wow. Good play. Good play by my opponent. Did I Trick Room? I should have Trick Roomed again. I should have Trick Roomed. Wow. Good play. Moltres does not does not go down and the Berserk pops off, which is a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, I think I have to Thunder that. No. I think I Thunder the Steela. And it does Wide Guard, so as long as he doesn't take me out and flinch me, but I think he will. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. Oh! Actually... Boom. Wow, okay. Good stuff. So the Steela goes down, and then the Flash Cannon should take that thing out. So, wow. Was that a... Okay, so that must have been... Oh, that must have been at -2 before. I thought it was at neutral before. I'm slipping. My bad. But good game to my opponent. Wow, that was a tough one. And we pull out the win. So there you have it, folks. It's the Dialga team made by Ren, 2 Dracozolt in a trench coat, which, again, I think is hilarious as a Twitter handle. But, yeah, this team, you know, got top cut. I think it was like 15 or so in the women's tournament, which featured over 150 competitors, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little bit less, but there were, you know, over 100 competitors. So it's a very fun team that revolves around the Trick Room setting with Dialga and Hatterene kind of hitting hard. You also have the Zapdos in the back to sweep. You got to see a little bit of that. Celesteela is another fun one with the Meteor Beam and the Wide Guard. We didn't really get to feature Wide Guard ourselves, but we did get hit with a Wide Guard on their end. So either way, this was a very, very fun team to work with. You also got to see Liepard in a couple of you know, games outshine and really, you know, kind of do its thing. But that's the team. If you like the rental code will be there. So go ahead and check it out. We're also going to be posting Ren, 2 Dracozolts in a Trenchcoats Twitter handle, who's the creator of the team and who got top 15, you know, again, in that women's tournament. So if you did like the video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps go a long way. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see in terms of, you know, teams or, you know, Pokemon, restricted Pokemon that you'd like to see, and hopefully I'll get it featured. So until next time, we'll see you. Peace.